So here we will be speaking about lot number, I think 17, if I'm correct. Yes, no, 12, lot number 12 in the upcoming Chinese art sale. And this is a Kangxi marked in period Imperial Enamel, Beijing Enamel cup stand. And it's notable for its size and its excellent condition. It has a minor crackling throughout and some wear, natural wear, and some small dings and dents to the gilt metal fittings, and it's a little bit worn off in areas, but the colors are very good, and the painting is incredibly fine, as expected from those late 17th to early 18th century enamel works from Beijing. And it has distinct residues in here from water, which tells us that at some point in its history it's been used as a base for a jardiniere or a flower pot for an extended period of time, which is why the water has left these distinct residues that you can see all over inside here. They can be removed, but without doing any harm to the piece, but we decided to leave them there because they are witness to the history of this piece. And there are several from this group recorded. They're all in museums. One is in the National Palace Museum. You can see it's here. Actually, it was part of a major exhibition which took place a couple of years ago, and it's published in the exhibition catalog. There's another one here, two actually, that are recorded in the Beijing Palace Museum that are still there in the original collection. And they're all cup stands lacking the original cups. And they all bear this mark, or some of them the Yongzheng mark, which is from 1723 or thereafter, which tells us that these were probably made between 1710 and 1730, bearing both types of marks. It's very heavy, so it's definitely designed for day-to-day usage, and it's still, as I said, with extremely fine detail, and it's remarkable that the colors have not really faded, and even the smallest brush strokes are still in place. It's famille rose, so the colors would fade rather easily. And in terms of market value, it's difficult, of course, because there are some auction comparisons. There was one cup stand here from the Yongzheng period, also lacking the cup, which sold for 180,000 euros a couple of years ago. There's another one here from the Beijing period, so it's much later, it's almost 100 years later, which sold for 250,000 euros. And then if we want to look at the color pattern, we have this really small tray, which has a bowl, which has the Kangxi Yuzhi mark, and it's only 9 centimeters, so it's really small. It's literally the size here compared to this, so it's much smaller. But it has similar famille rose color patterns on a pale yellow ground, imperial yellow ground, and that sold for 100,000 euros. So this is probably the range of which we are talking about. But I think the striking thing with this is that we have at least two almost identical or near identical pieces, one in the Palace Museum and one in the National Palace Museum in Taipei. And this is coming up at a really reasonably priced, 15,000 to 30,000 euros, in our upcoming Chinese art sale on March 9 and March 10. And I wish you best of luck if you want to acquire it. I think there's going to be some serious competition for this, but as I said, it's reasonably priced. So good luck in bidding.